So not just set, but that was actually to just pull that information.
Yeah, as soon as I set it up, I was able to see my information.
Right. I didn't get my 6419. What do I do? So we did another video on what is the 6419, but just real briefly, it's a letter that's being sent as we speak that you need to keep to file your tax return, whether you do it yourself or somebody does it for you. And it tells you the advanced child tax credit payment you received and how many qualifying children. So we've covered that in a different video. So the real bottom line is, what happens, I go to prepare my return and I go to fill out the child tax credit. I'm supposed to reconcile it on the 2021 tax return. I go to reconcile and I need this letter from the IRS. What do I do?
So at that point, you have two options, really. You can go search for the payments that got direct deposited in your bank account. That could take forever.
And they tell you don't rely on that.
Yeah, and that could be halfway inaccurate because we still need to know how many kids that you got paid for.
And
their ages. Yes. Because remember, if they're under 5 and under, it's $300. If they're over that age, it's $250. So I would not rely on that method. So let's talk about the method that is going to be the best, and that is you can go to the IRS website and you can set up an IRS taxpayer account on the IRS website.
Right, and just real quick, Debbie, this is brand new. I think the real important takeaway, because our two choices prior to now was if we lost like last year, we had the economic impact payment letter. If you lost it, it was a whole process. You had to wait on the IRS to send you out another letter, or you got hung up, you had a courtesy hang up. So what we're getting ready to do right now, I can't say enough about how important this is, brand new for this filing season. So I hate to interrupt, but continue.
Yeah, so you're going to go to the IRS website, and there is a place that you can go in there and to set up this account. This account, I've set mine up. It took me trying to figure it out, not knowing what to do first time ever. It took me about 10 minutes. So I think that's a pretty quick setup. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to make a separate video on how to set this account up, because this account's going to be useful in many different ways, not just with this child tax credit.
Right. So here today, we've lost our letter, or we never got it. It's lost in the mail. And so what's my options to where I want to get this information today, Debbie? I don't want to wait, call the IRS. I don't want to wait for them to send me a letter. What I really want to do is get my return done today. So let's walk through this. We got two options, and you actually tried one, and another staff person tried a different way. So according to this news release yesterday, you should go to the CTC update portal on the IRS.gov, and that's the way you went. And what did that give you?
It gave me how much I received each month in my advanced child tax credit.
And a printout.
You can print it out.
And because you already had your taxpayer account set up, and you went to go online, you went through their security gateway called ID.me, and from the time you started to the time you got your results, how long was that?
About 10 minutes.
So not just set, but that was actually to just pull that information.
Yeah, as soon as I set it up, I was able to see my information.
Right, so the 10 minutes was setting up the account. It wasn't getting the information.
No, if you already had the account set up, you can get your information in about 30 seconds.
You're at 30 seconds. And I talked to somebody yesterday that actually went out to get the EIP payments that already had their account set up. And this is what's important. You set this up one time for years. So with that, it took you about 30 seconds because you went to your account and you hit the portal. So you hit the portal.
Right.
They qualified you on ID.me, and you could look at your document. Now, the other way you could do it is the fact that if you have your taxpayer account already set up, is you could go right directly into your taxpayer account, and there you would click on the CTC portal. But there's also the EIP, there's the estimates, there's 20 some links now connected to the taxpayer account. But for this, either way you go, you're going to end up with the same results. And we're talking from 30 seconds to a minute of getting access to this information. I think sometimes the IRS in this case has done a good job of getting this portal set up. They've done a good job through ID.me, but the communication of it, I want it, I'm guilty. I want it now. I want my return done now. And with this video, what we've helped you to do is that if you end up without the letter, you're going to be able, in a matter of, with a taxpayer account set up, which takes about 10, 12 minutes, if you've got that set up, and we're going to do a video on that, then you could real time, either way, through the portal or through your taxpayer account, get your information in 30 seconds or a minute. Debbie just did it yesterday. So we're going to be doing a series of videos here. Hope this really helps. Subscribe, because after this video, we're going to cut another one. And what we're going to do is you're going to see Larry walk through this and set up his taxpayer account. And Debbie is going to be my advisor and tell me when I screw up. Hope this helps. Thanks. See you on the next video.
Thank you.